Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Myself Ashish, and today I'll be covering a video on a puzzle genre called Magnets puzzle. This puzzle type is a very fun one to solve, and it is a very different kind of puzzle genre, and it was a viewer's request for me to cover a video on the Magnets puzzle, so I'll be doing that today. And so before going to the puzzle, we'll be seeing some tips or maybe some helpful techniques that are very much useful in solving a magnets puzzle, right? So according to the rules, each of the 1 into 2 region, if you see here, each of the region will either be marked as positive or negative, just like in a magnet you have positive pole and a negative pole, right? So each of the these 2 into 1 region is called magnets, and either the region will have a positive or a negative symbol, or it won't have anything. So if it is nothing, it will be marked as a shaded cell, and if it is a magnet, or maybe if it is some, if it will have a positive or a negative symbol, then it will be marked as a green one, right? And you cannot have a magnet with just a positive sign and not a negative sign. So if a magnet is said to be, if a region is said to be a magnet, then it will surely have both the positive and negative signs, but in what order we are not sure, or the region won't have anything. And the clues outside the grid indicates the number of positive signs in that row or column, or the number of negative signs in the signs in that row or column. So the positive is given in these I would say cells, and the negative symbols are given by these cells, these numbers, right? So a positive, one more thing is, usually in a magnets, if you know the rule of the magnet, the opposite poles attract, I would say, right? So the opposite pole attract. The same way it works here. You cannot have two positive symbols adjacent to each other. So if you have a positive here, and if this said to be, this region is said to be a magnet, then it should have a negative pole here, right? So that is what the rule says. So again, I will just brief with the rules. You need to place, you need to make sure that you place a magnet in the grid in such a way that a positive and a negative sign is placed in the region, a small region. The number outside the grid indicates number of positive or negative sign in the particular row or column, and same symbols, same positive signs or negative signs cannot touch each other orthogonally. So with that, we'll start with the techniques that we'll be covering here today. The first and most important technique that I would say is looking out for the zero clues. So this image you see here, or the grid you see here, is not actual a magnets puzzle, but I have just made a sample grid in order to show the techniques that I'll be explaining now. So with the techniques, we'll move on to the techniques. Whenever you have a zero for the positive sign, right? This zero is for the positive sign, which means that the horizontal regions can be marked as non-magnets, because what happens is, if this is a magnet, you are sure that the negative and the positive sign both have to be in the region, and as we know that the positive sign is 0 here, so there will be 0 positive signs in the column. Both of these cannot be magnets, right? The first thing, the first easy one is this one. The second thing is, sometimes you will have to look for whole a block of rows, or a bunch of rows or bunch of columns, sorry. So for the example you see here, let us assume that count the number of the magnetic poles, positive and negative, till the second row. If you see the till the second row, let me mark that with the different color, I would say. So if you see the second row, right, till the second row, if you see, there are exactly two regions that are passing through the this magnet to this magnet. I mean to say, from the second row to third row, there are exactly two regions that are passing in between, and all other regions are inside the first two rows, right? Now in this case, if you count the number of the positive and the negative poles, if the number is equal, both the positive poles and the negative poles, the value is equal. So if you see 2 plus 4, 6 is for the positive, and 3 plus 3, 6 is for the negative, which means 6 equal to 6, right? So the number of positive poles and the negative poles are equal. In that case, you can make sure that, in that case you can make sure that the two regions that are passing between those two rows, both of these will either be magnets or both of these won't be magnets. So in this case, for example, both of these will have to be magnets or both of these won't be magnets. So let us assume that what happens if one of the region is a magnet and other is not a magnet. So let us assume that. Now we know that if this region is a magnet, this will either have a positive or a negative symbol, right? This will either have a positive or a negative symbol that I am not marking here. And if you see now, the total number of clues here is 12, right? Total number of both the positive and negatives, if you see, there are exactly 12 clues, which is an even number. And if you have one of the clue here, let us assume you have a minus here, so the minus is gone. Now you have two negative signs remaining here, right? Exactly. So I am just changing that here. It is 3. So you have two negative signs remaining here, and the total number now is 11, right? When you exclude the value of one of the negative symbols, the total is 11 now. Now if you see the first two rows, you know that all of the regions are inside the first two rows. So if one of the region is magnet, you can directly place that there will be two symbols here, and you have odd number of symbols placed in the first two rows, which means that there will be one symbol that will be remaining stranded, that is a positive symbol, because negative will be fulfilled by, you will need 5 negatives, which will be fulfilled by the 5 positives in the other way, and you will have one positive symbol that will be stranded here and not used by any magnet, because if you have a positive with a magnet, you will need to have a negative as well. So it is nothing but you will have to see a bunch of whole rows or columns having even number of poles or even number of signs. So if that is the case and you have two regions, even number of regions going outside or coming inside, then either both of these regions will have to be magnets or both of these won't be magnets. So for example, if you have 4 regions coming out and going in, then you can make sure that either 4 will be magnetic, or at least 2 will have to be magnetic and 2 will not be magnetic, or all the 4 will not be magnetics. All the 4 will not be magnets. You just have to make sure that you count the regions in terms of even number, 2, 4, 6 in that case, right? So that is one of the trick here, right? You will have to look out for whole rows and columns. So for example, if you see here again, one more trick is whole rows and column. You have exactly 7 plus 6, 13 symbols here, 13 signs, and there are exactly 2 regions that are going inside and coming outside. In this case, one of the region will be magnetic and other won't be magnet because of the odd number here. So if it would have been even number, both of these would have to be magnet, or either both of these wouldn't be magnet. But in case of odd number here, one of the region will have to be magnetic and other won't be magnet, right? So if you see, because of the 0, this region cannot be magnetic, and which means that the negative sign is an extra sign here. So you have 7 with the negative symbols, 7 with the negative symbol and 6 with the positive symbol, which means that this magnet will have to be the negative here and the positive here, right? So the negative is excluded here, so you will have 5 negatives in this row now, in this column now, which means total of 6 negatives and 6 positives, which can be placed in the first 2 rows, excluding this one, right? So this way the puzzle will help you. You just have to look out for whole rows or whole columns, right? Sometimes what happens in a puzzle is you won't have all of the clues given, right? So for example, if you see the first 6 rows, let us assume you have all the 10 rows and there are few symbols given here, few numbers given here, and this is not a number given, all other numbers are given, and for the first 6 rows you just see that this number is not given, right? In this case, what happens is, if you see the first 6 rows, all of the regions are inside the first 6 rows, right? None of the region is passing from the 6th row to the 7th row. If you see, there is exactly a line here dividing the first 6 rows with the other remaining rows, which means that all of the first 6 rows will have the symbols in a even number, right? Because if the one is a magnet, you will have both the symbols. If it is not a magnet, both of the won't be symbols, right? So the number of symbols in the first 6 rows will have to be even. Now it means that and all of the symbols will have to be equal. I mean to say positive symbols will have to be the negative symbols, equal to the negative symbols, right? Which means that if you count the positive symbols, you'll have 6, 9, 9 plus 8, 17, and you'll have 6 here, 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, which means this has to be a 4. You can directly mark that this will have to be a 4, and because of the 4 you will be able to mark a few of the cells that can be magnets, and I'll say you how. So if you see for the 4, all of these 4 cells cannot be magnetic, because then the 2 will violate. All of the 4 cells, if these 4 regions will be magnetic, then there will be 4 even, 4 positive and 4 negative, which means there can be maximum of 2 of these regions magnetic, and other 2 will have to be this, which means that because of the 4 being the negative sign, this will have to be a negative 1, and this will have to be positive and positive, right? Just because of the clue that we are getting here, the 4 wasn't given here, right? Because of counting the number of evens and counting the number of odds, and we know that the counting the number of positives and counting the number of negatives, and we know that the first 6 row will have exactly equal number of positives and negative. We can directly write that the 4 has to be the negative here, and these two regions will have to be magnetic regions, which means it has to be negative and negative. And now there are 2 negatives and 2 positives remaining, which can take any of the 4 regions, right? Any of the 2 regions out of the 4. So this way you will have to look out for bunch of rows and columns, or you'll have to see that a whole line is dividing the 2 rows or 2 columns where no of the regions are interconnected between the rows or columns, between the lines, and that way you can just solve a magnet puzzle very easily, right? And with that we will come to the original puzzle, the genuine puzzle that we are going to solve today. So the setter of this puzzle is Priyam Bhushan, one of the excellent authors that she has constructed excellent puzzles in a contest, I would say PR contest. So co-authored by Prasanna Sheshadri, and it has an excellent set of puzzles, and it was for the first time that she has authored in contest, and it is really unbelievable that such great puzzles are constructed by first time author. So it is really excellent puzzles in the contest. I'll give the link in the description for the contest page, the PR contest, Puzzle Ramayana contest, authored on Logic Masters India, conducted on Logic Masters India website. So I would really suggest you to check out the contest. It was a very good one, a tough one, but all of the puzzles are logical. I can guarantee that all of the puzzles are logical, and very narrow logic in some puzzles and global logic in some puzzles. So it's an excellent set of puzzle contest, I would say. So I'll add the link in the description for the puzzle contest, as well as the link of the online interface of this puzzle that we are solving today. And with that, we'll start solving this puzzle. So if you see that all of the clues are not given on the grid, right? So if you see many clues are not present on the grid. So let's see if we can we are able to solve this puzzle here. And just a second, guys. Okay. So let's start this puzzle. So for the 0, we can directly mark that this won't be a magnet, and so there has to be 4 negatives, right? It can be anyway, and 0 positive, right? Okay, if you see the 5, so always go for the higher number, right? Either the lowest number 0, or go for the highest number, anything 4, 5. That will help you to crack the puzzle easily. So this puzzle was one of the highest pointer in the contest. So let's see if we are able to crack this puzzle. And if you see the 5, you need to have 5 positives, but we are not sure about the negatives, right? So let's see if we are able to place the 5 positives here. So okay, so let's see if we are able to place the 5 positives here. And so you know that one of these two will be a positive and other will have to be negative, or might also not be. So one of these 2 cells will be a positive, one of these 2 cells will be a positive, one of these 2, one of these 2. So you got the 4 positives, maximum 4 positives that can be placed here. So the 5th positive will have to be this, right? Easy. We'll mark that with the other color here. This has to be plus and this has to be minus. Okay. which means that all of these three will have to be magnets, right? But in which order we are not sure, so the positive can come up or down anyway, but one of these will surely be have to magnets. Both of these can be magnets, but one of these will surely have to be a magnet, and positive will have to be somewhere here in these two cells, right? So let's see if we get anything else. And because of the 0, superb, so the 0 has helped here, so this has to be a negative, right? Because it cannot be a positive, because there is a 0 in this row, which means it cannot be a positive and it has to be a negative, and which means that has to be a positive. We'll mark that with the okay, which means this has to be positive, negative, positive, negative, as the same symbols cannot touch each other orthogonally, right? Positives will have to repel each other, and with that we'll get one more logic here is both of these cannot be magnets. So what happens here, if this is a magnet, this will have to be a positive, and we know that the positive here is 0 in this row, which means that both of these cannot be magnets. That's great. And superb. So again, superb logic here. So as I already said, you'll have to count the number of clues here, even or odd. And if you see the 6th row, you have 5 clues here, right? Total is 5 symbols. One symbol is already placed. If you place the second symbol here, then there will be 3 symbols remaining, and all of the regions are horizontal, which means if a region is a magnet, it has to have 2 symbols. Even number of symbols are possible. So if you place a symbol here, the 3 remaining symbols cannot be placed in the as it is an odd number, and all of the regions would have to be an even number of symbols, which means this cannot be a magnet. Great. And positive 1 2. Okay, excellent. So if this is not a magnet, let's see if we are able to place 5 positive symbols in this row. If this is not a magnet, one of the positives will be here, second is here, it cannot be a positive, right? So third will have to be this cell, and fourth will have to be one of these 2 cells. Both of these cannot be positives, right? So 1 2, this cannot be a positive, 3 and 4, so this has to be a positive, this has to be a magnet, and this also has to be a magnet, right? And which means if this is a magnet, it has to be a positive here and a negative here. Excellent. And this again have to be a positive and a negative, and 3 positives are already placed. Fourth will be here in one of these 2 cells, and fifth will be here in one of these 2 cells. Excellent. So we are able to continue this puzzle in a smoother manner. Okay, and if you see here, you'll have 0 positives here, which means this cannot be a magnet. So if this is a magnet, this has to be a positive, which is not possible because of the 0. Again, excellent, superb. So if this is a magnet, this will have to be a negative sign right here, and this will have to be a positive sign, but 0 is there for the positive, right? Which means you cannot have positive in this row, which means this won't be a magnet. Excellent, guys. What an excellent puzzle this is. It doesn't seem to be a new author, right? Such a great puzzle this is, and not all of the symbols are given, or I mean to say all of the outside clues are given. A magnet puzzle with minimum number of outside clues is very difficult to construct. So I would say it's an excellent puzzle, and let's see if we are able to place anything else here. So you just have to go with the zeros. So let's see if the 0 will help you out here, and so you'll have to place 2 negatives here, nothing much here for the 2 negatives, and the two positives here. One of the positives will be here, second positive, third positive, 4. There are 4 places here, no 3. Okay. Do you get anything else here? 3 negatives, nothing. Okay, easily you would have done that easily. So if you see the 5 here, there has to be 5 positives, and the fifth positive will have to be this magnet, because you cannot have a positive here. You already have a positive here, you cannot have a positive symbol here, which means this has to be positive and this has to be a negative. Great. And okay, so there are 3 negative symbols here. So 1 and 2 are already marked. Third will have to be somewhere here. Okay, not sure which way. If both of these are gone, 1, 2, 3 and 4, one of the 4, it is still possible. You cannot have a negative here. For the negative, okay, nothing here much. Do we get anything else, guys? Let's see. So this has to be a negative and a positive. Okay, possible. This has to be negative, positive, negative, positive, again possible. And so 2 positives and 2 negatives in this row. Okay, 2 of the negatives in this row again. A negative, okay, it can be positive. A negative cannot come here. A negative cannot come here. Excellent. So if you see very narrow breaking, if you see the 2 here, you need to have 2 negatives in this column, in this row, I would say. You cannot have a negative in both of these vertical standing region, right? So if you have a negative here, you will have to have a positive here, but you have a 0 here, right? So it is not possible, which means that both of these negatives will have to be in these 2 regions, right? Excellent. And with that we are getting anything? Okay, both of the negatives will have to be here. And does that give us anything, that this cannot be a positive, negative, positive? It is still possible. Okay, so if you see the 3 1, you okay, excellent. So if you see the 3 1, one of the negative is also already fulfilled, which means all the other 3 will have to be positive, which means this is a positive one, and 1 is negative is already fulfilled, which means all these standing region will have to be neglected, because you will have both negative and positive, and negative is already fulfilled, which means this also cannot be a magnet, because if this is a magnet, this will have to be a negative, right? Which means you need to have 2 more positives, and which means that this will have to be a magnet, and this has to be a positive, and one of the positives will be here, one of the negatives will be here, and which one we are not sure. Excellent. And if you see this magnet, so whenever you have such case that at a cell which is not identified as magnet or non-magnet, and that cell is surrounded by both negative and positive, then that cell or that region can be neglected as not being a magnet, because if you if this is a magnet, you can't place anything here, neither the negative nor the positive, which means this is not a magnet, right? And you need to place 3 negatives here. 1 is here, 2 is here. You cannot place a negative here, which means you cannot place a negative here as well. You need to have 3 negatives in this column. 1 is already here, you cannot place a negative here, you cannot place a negative here as well. So the third negative will have to be this one. Superb, right? Which means both of these will be called as magnetic one. And if you see, both of these cells are surrounded by negative signs, which means this cannot be a magnet, right? Because where will you place a negative sign then if this is a magnet? So both of these cannot be negative signs, and both of these will have to be magnet. Now there are 5 total 5 symbols in this row, and all of these will have to be symbols now. Sorry, this was nothing here. Sorry, this was a non-magnetic region, and which means this has to be a positive, negative, positive, negative, and negative and positive. Superb. And this will have to be okay. So if you see now, we have come across a very good logic here. So even number of total here with the signs, and 3 are already fulfilled. So the fourth will have to be the horizontal region, because you cannot have a vertical region. You'll have 5 symbols in that column. So which means these both of these will not be magnets, right? And okay, so let's see if we get anything else here. And if you see, both of the plus signs are here, so you cannot it cannot be a magnet again. So if you have one region and both cells in that region are adjacent to same symbol, then that cannot be a magnet, right? Easy. And one of the negative symbols is yet to be placed here, and this cannot be a magnet, because if this is a magnet, this had to be positive, which is not possible. And positive, negative, and negative. Okay, so for the three negatives yet to be placed, we are not sure. Oh, excellent, superb logic, guys. So if you see here, we need to have 3 positives here, 1, 2, and one of the positives will be here in this cell, either this cell or this cell, which means either this cell and this cell will be negative. One of the negatives will be here. So you already have 3 negatives here, which means this cannot be a magnet. You will have 4th negative here. This cannot be a magnet, right? Excellent, superb logic. So now if you see, there are 4 negatives to be placed in this row. So 1 is here, 2nd will have to be here, 3rd will have to be here, 4th will have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? So which means this is a negative, a positive, a negative, a positive, a positive, and a negative, right? Superb. So do we get anything else here? So this cannot be a magnet. Both the negative and positive are touching this cell again, and you need to have 3 negatives in this column. So 1 and 2 are already placed, 3rd can be anywhere. So 5 positives, right? Okay, it can be here as well and here as well. Nothing, not sure about it yet. And this cannot be a magnet as well. Superb. Negative and positives adjacent to single cell, which means that one of the positives will have to be in this cell, right? So you need one positive is already there, you need another 2nd positive here, and it cannot be here because you already have a positive symbol here, which means this has to be a magnet, and this will be a negative and this will be a positive, right? And okay, this is also done. So I think so this is a really tough puzzle and a very good one. So you need 3 positives here, 1 is here, 1 is here, 2nd, 3rd will have to be here, right? And which means this is a positive and a negative. Superb. One of the positives will have to be in one of these 2 cells, so either here or here or here or here. Okay. Okay, so we need to have 2 negatives in this row, and both of these will have to be, I mean to say, this cell, this region will have to be a magnet for the negative to be there, and which means this is positive, this is negative, and we know that one of the positives will have to be in one of these 2 cells, and this cannot be a positive, or this cannot be a magnet at all, because both minus are touching this region. So this will have to be positive and a negative here, right? And so the below clues are all done. Positive, negative, or negative, positive, anything is possible here. So if you have a negative here, okay, no, anything is possible. For the 3, the 3rd negative, where can, oh, excellent. For the 3, you already have 2 negative symbols here. Where can the 3rd negative symbol be? It cannot be here. It cannot be here as well. So if you have a 3rd negative symbol here, you will have the 3rd positive here. I mean to say a positive symbol here, but you all have a 0 for the positive, right? Which means you cannot have a negative here, which means this has to be a magnet and this has to be negative and positive, right? And which means both of the positives are touching this region, which means this cannot be a magnet, and you need to have 4 positives here. Okay, excellent. So you cannot have 2 positives are already placed. The 3 and 3rd and 4th positive will have to be placed. It cannot be here. It cannot be here as well. because this cannot be a positive, which means both of the positive symbols will have to be taken by these two magnets, right? Which means this is positive, negative, and positive, negative in any order, but we need a positive here for the 3, which means this has to be a positive and this has to be a negative, and this cannot be a magnet because this region is already fulfilled. And okay, so 3 negatives, right? So this cannot be a negative. So for the 3 negatives here, 1 negative, 2 negative, it cannot be a negative. So if this is negative, this will have to be a positive, which means the third negative will have to be this cell, and this is a magnet now, and which means the third 1 2 3 3 negatives are already done. We are not sure the fourth one. Okay, excellent. So if you see the 4 one, so if this is a magnet, right? If this is a magnet, this will have to be a negative symbol, right? For example, this will have to be negative, this will have to be positive. Now to fulfill the other thing, there has to be one more negative in this row, which is not possible by these 4 cells, because then you'll have odd number of symbols here and you have already even number of clues here, which means this has to be the negative, which is not possible, right? This is already a negative, which means that this won't be a magnet, which indeed includes that this won't be a magnet, because if this is a magnet, this will have to be a magnet, right? Even number of clues. So if this is a magnet and this will have to be magnet, so if this is not a magnet, this also won't be a magnet, and with that 2 negatives, right? So this is not a magnet also, both of the negatives here, and so you need 3 negatives, 1 2 3. Okay, it's done already. And so if you see the 2, there has to be 2 positives, correct? If you see the 3, there has to be 3 negative, 1 2 3, correct? So this cannot be okay, this is also done. Okay, so if you see these two clues, you need to have 2 negatives. 2 negatives are already done. You need to have 2 positives. This is 1 positive, so the other positive will have to be this. This is a positive, a negative here, right? So the 2 is fulfilled. This can be taken out, and 2 negatives are already done. So if this is a magnet, this will have to be a positive and this will have to be a negative. We will have 3 negatives, which means this cannot be a magnet. And with that, we complete this gorgeous, excellent, tremendous magnets puzzle. It is really interesting puzzle to solve, I would say, an interesting genre, I would say, and it is an excellent puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from this video, the tricks or the techniques on how to see or how to solve a magnet puzzle. I tried my best possible way to explain all the tricks that are possible in the magnets puzzle. So I hope you learned something from this video. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.